Okay, so on to the next track in Vicky's Sketches and Sonatas 535 mini-series. The very first track we listened to was Placebo. It was pretty cool. I actually really enjoyed that track. It's chilled. I love Vicky's series because they are so chilled. This one, the last one we reacted to was Too Many Friends. Great song. Go back and listen to that and watch that. And number 2, this track is Ciaran Lavery. Never heard of this artist. It's brand new to the channel. And the song is called Shame. Let's rock and roll, man. Let's get going.
All my friends, they shoulder me, and my poor head of woe. They know I'm good, but I wanna be bad. Standing with the lights down low, and the lovers who make love, they see me smiling, but I wanna be sad.
Hey.
Would you light me up? Really set me on fire, and be there when I'm burning out? Would you hold my hand?
Wow.
Neath the water tile, and elbow me if I get too loud?
The concept of the song is actually quite interesting, right? Where you're talking about shame and he's got a box over his head the entire time. And he's doing the normal things in life. He's going for lunches, he's reading his book, he's relaxing, sitting by a pool. I don't know if he's sitting by a pool, but whatever. He's doing all of those normal daily activities that people would do, right? But he's hiding himself, right? It almost feels like he's ashamed of himself, right? And he can't ever sort of like show his true self out to the real world because of how ashamed he is, right? So that speaks to quite an extreme sense of low self-esteem and sort of not having any sort of confidence or love for yourself, right? So you're consistently living with shame. So you look for somebody to sort of come into your life to sort of validate that, to lift the mask a little bit, even if it's not in public, essentially. A lot of people feel that way. Do you know what I mean? And specifically when they've gone through like any sort of level of trauma in their life, or when they've gone through a lot of like ridicule, where people just consistently putting them down, like bullies and things like that. They feel that their true selves is not good enough for the world. Come on, fire, let's go.
Get too loud.
But they still want to be human though, and do their thing.
Evil walks the streets by day, between every crack and pane, and by night it cowers and hides. Here it comes, that awful sting.
That's an interesting flip on that. Evil walks the streets by day, and by night it cowers and hides. Right? So people are like, it's almost like society is just mean to each other, right? During the day, and then by night it won't show its face, essentially, right? Interesting line over there, where evil's kind of like everywhere. It's actually by day evil roams, and by night it cowers and hides, essentially, because it's ashamed of itself in any case, right? So I think that's actually a nice little flip on the shame bar, essentially. So because it's just like people not being who they are, and then by night sort of like their true identities come out, and they feel ashamed and cowardly. I don't know what to think of that line. I'm gonna think about it a little bit more. Let's go.
Here it comes, that awful sting, when you let someone in. You sit so bare chair. Would you light me up? Really set me on fire, and be there when I'm burning out?
representation of the cardboard fish, where it's not even a real fish. Even so that over there, that representation there is even your achievements aren't real, right? Because you're not being real. You're not being authentic to yourself. You're always ashamed of yourself. So anything that you do, any activity where there's some level of reward at the end of the day, where you cast your line and then you hope to reap the reward on the other side of like hours of doing work, right? And then you eventually get it, and not only firstly is it small, secondly it's real. It's not real. It's not substantive at the end of the day, and that comes all from your psychological sort of mindset at that particular time. Like nothing feels like an achievement, everything feels like a failure, and everything is a failure because when you're in that space, right, you're surrounded by nothing but negativity, so negativity is bound to be attracted to you. Do you know what I mean? So I like that representation over there.
Elbow me if I get too loud. Between the lines, and where the truth dies. Everything in its own time.
I like that line. I want to live in between the line where the truth dies, essentially. So it's almost like the truth is a bit too hard to handle, and the lies are not good. They actually make me feel worse, right? I want to live somewhere in between over there, like somewhere in between the lie and where the truth dies. That's where I want to live, because I don't want to lose my comfortability in that lie, because I'm so used to being this way that I actually need that lie, right? And I know the truth, and I know where the truths die, but it's basically saying I want to live in the lie. Right? He wants to see the truth, a glimpse of what the real truth is, but he never wants to sort of really take into account what the truth is because it's too painful, right? So anyway, carry on.
Would you light me up? Really set me on fire? And be there when I'm burning out. Would you hold my hand neath the water towel and elbow me if I get too loud? Would you light me up? Really set me on fire? And be there when I'm burning out. Would you hold my hand neath the water towel and elbow me if I get too loud?
There we go. There we go. It just takes that one person. Beautiful. It just takes that one person to just drop it all and to show your authentic self, right? They'll bring out the true you, the best in you as well. Love that. You could see that from a mile away. Knew that was coming that way. I knew he was going to take that box off towards the end of the video. It was just, how could you not? Do you know what I mean? Anyway, beautiful, beautiful song. Absolutely love that. You guys let me know what you think down in the comment section below. And if you think that my perspective on it was anywhere near yours, you let me know. Anyway, catch you on the next one. Peace!